And the most important for me when I'm shopping for mom's iPhone is hello guys and welcome back to my channel. Today I decided to go back almost 3 years ago and talk about the iPhone 12. Someone might ask me why I want to talk about this now, and I'm gonna tell you in this video. So as you know, like the oldest phones after sometimes stop getting supported by their company. So what will happen to the iPhone 12 after 2 to 3 years? Everything you need to know in this video. So right now, let's get into it. Before I start with this video, I want to say that your opinion matters a lot. So after you watch the entire video, I want you to comment down below what do you think about the topic which I'm gonna talk about today, specifically the iPhone 12. Do you think that I'm gonna make a right decision, or you think that I should rethink and invest in something else? So right now, let's get into the video. Now I will answer the question which I technically started this video. Why I'm gonna talk about the iPhone 12 now. Here is a simple answer. My mom's birthday is pretty much at the end of September, and I wanted to upgrade her phone with a new one because she has the Huawei Y5 2, the second gen, but it's not that responsive compared to others. Let's say that even my iPhone 6s is a bit faster than her phone. Also, she has only 16 gigabytes of memory. When I heard that, I really felt bad for her, and it always says that less than 10% of space has left clean something, so you have more memory and stuff like that. So why the iPhone 12? Initially, I wanted to give her an XS, like the old phone that I have and I gave to my dad so they can have equal phones. But then I realized something, that the older a phone gets, the less it will be supported by its company. For example, I heard rumors that the XS and the XR won't get the iOS 17 update. Is it true or not? I don't know, that's what I heard. But I'm starting to think that the older phone she gets, she might not get the recent updates, and I want to give her a phone which in the next 3 to 4 years it will still be supported by its company. Also, why not the newest iPhone? Because she's not gonna use all the features. My parents only browse through social media like a normal person and make calls. They don't shoot videos like me or to do cool pictures, so they need the best of the best camera. And that's why I wanted to give her a phone which is not the newest but also not the oldest. Why not iPhone 11? Because I still feel like it's a little bit old and I don't know for how much it will be supported, and that's why I thought like the 12 is a great option. Also, it has the 64 gigabytes option available as a size, and the iPhone 13 starts with 128, which is too much for her considering she's coming from 60 gigabytes, and I think that is good memory for her. Also, she's not gonna use it, and that's why I decided to be the iPhone 12. So I decided to compare the iPhone 14, the 13 and the 12. So let's see the comparison now and why iPhone 12 is still a good phone in 2023. To compare the phones, the regular 14, the regular 13 and the regular 12, I went to apple.com to compare these phones. Here I'm gonna pop up a picture, so I chose them to be in the same color. Well, 14 and 13 is called Starlight, the 12 is still white, and the difference, as you can see, is the price. Of course, when a new phone comes, the older one get reduced prices, they get a bit cheaper. So that's why I'm gonna wait a bit when the new iPhone 15 comes, if it comes, but I believe it will. So the 12 will get even cheaper. I'm not saying that it's that expensive now as it used to be when it was the brand new iPhone, but why can I save some money? Like for me, it's not about the money. I can pay for the iPhone 14 and get it to her, but literally I think that it's just not worth it comparing to for what she's using this phone. And I think that even if it's a bit an older iPhone, still think she'll be amazed by the speed. It's not that laggy, and she'll have a little bit more memory, which is great. Honestly, I can give her a 1 terabyte version, but she's not gonna feel it, and that costs a lot of money, which I can spend, but I'm not too, because I see like what's usage they have for the phones, like my parents, and literally I don't think she needs the best of the best, and that's why I decided to spend it on the iPhone 12. It's a good phone. For now, I'm thinking the color white. Honestly, I'm dual between the white, the mint green and the purple because they're so pretty. Black, I don't think it's suitable for a woman, and red, she's not gonna like red. And I think the white is the classiest color, and the first thing that you can notice, as I already mentioned, is the price. The next thing I will compare between these three phones, again from apple.com, is a little summary, aka a general look of the phones. So here I'm gonna pop up a picture of the main thing. So as you can see, the size is exactly the same on the both three phones, 6.1 inches, so there won't be any difference if we compare it to that. All of them has SOS, but the 14 has the new crash detection also via satellite. But I don't think that this will be that necessary for the usage as he was, because even I have had satellites and the crash detection. Luckily, I was unable to use it, and hopefully I won't. The other difference between these phones is the camera. Of course, it really depends on what you are using your phone for. If you do a lot of content creating, a lot of pictures, you want a high resolution like on these videos and pictures, you might need the best of the best. But if you want to take just basic photos, like literally you can take the iPhone SE. But this is more like a beginner phone. For example, you never had an iPhone before and you want to switch now to see how it is, you can start with this phone. It has a good old home button for now. If they don't remove it, we never know. But I think the iPhone 12 is still in the game somehow. Yes, when the iPhone 15 comes, the iPhone 12, you can buy it from reseller stores and you won't be on apple.com anymore. But I still think that comparing the cameras, yes, there is an evolved, like this action mode which entered in the iPhone 14, but what is a more real usage for this thing is that maybe if you're vlogging or something to stabilize like this video, yes, but for anything else, like except for testing, I don't think the action mode is that necessary. So iPhone 12 here is still a good phone which you don't need to throw out if you still have it. As I already said, the action mode is available only for the iPhone 14, but I don't think in a real case scenario you will miss it if you have another iPhone. The other key thing if you use a phone is the battery. So here I'm gonna pop up the picture with other summary about what the iPhones have in common and in difference. So the battery hasn't improved that much comparing the regular versions of the phones. Of course, if you compare the iPhone 14 with the 14 Pro Max, there will be a difference in the battery life significantly, but that's why they're divided to regular and the Pro model. So as you can see, the battery hasn't improved significantly. Let's say that her battery on her current phone doesn't fall out that much. Like my mom doesn't charge it every single day. Well, it depends on how much you use it, but I think that the battery life will improve when I give her this phone, and she will notice the differences compared with her current phone, mostly because of the speed, the battery life, and the fact that it's a little bit more responsive and the camera looks better. Like she's not taking pictures all the time, usually when they go on a vacation, but the difference will be noticed. And also, as you can see, like there are not many differences compared the latest three models of iPhones. Maybe when the new iPhone comes, the iPhone 15, you can put it in comparison with the 12, but for now, as I see, it's not that big of a difference. And if you have an iPhone 12, I don't think that you need to upgrade straight to the 14, except if you don't want this action mode or the camera updates or anything. But if you just want to take basic photos and videos, iPhone 12 is still a good phone, and I don't think you can throw it out of the game. Another thing that is important when you're buying a phone is how much storage do you need. So here I'm gonna pop up a picture with the available options. Reminded this is for the regular 14, the 13, and the 12. The 1TB options are for the Pro and the Pro Max phones on the 13 and the 14. So what is the best choice for you? It really depends on what you have on your phone, like how many apps do you have, each app, how much storage does it take you. For example, I have a lot of drafts in my TikTok, and literally like 8 to 9 gigabytes of the memory of this phone is literally only from TikTok. But well, I have 3 accounts there. But despite that, I don't have that many apps. Before, I had a 64 gigabytes phones, and I kind of filled them up to 60, and I wanted to have a little bit more storage. 128 is a good option, but I thought, what if one day I start filming more videos, like save them on my phone, or have more pictures, and literally TikTok was eating a lot of space, and I thought maybe I need a little bit more, and that's why I got the 256. But my parents don't have TikTok. They don't have that many apps or photos that are high quality resolution or stuff like that, neither videos. And that's why I'm thinking that the 64 gigabyte option is more than enough, comparing that she's coming from 16 gigabytes, and I'm still can just, I don't want to laugh, but it really like 16 gigabytes in 2023, that is not a good idea. And the fact that the iPhone 12 is the last phone which supports like this storage option 64, you know that the 13 comes from 128. I won't be surprised if the next iPhone 15, maybe the 16, if there will ever be another iPhone, will come from straight to 256 and maybe expand it like the iPads to 2 terabytes. You never know, but I still think that 1 terabyte for a phone is too much. Like literally, my laptop is 1 terabyte, and that's why I didn't get a phone. Like I use my phone a lot, but I don't have that many content. But comparing what I use my phone versus what my mom uses her phone for, I think that 64 gigabytes will be a good option for her. The last thing that I will talk about today, and the most important for me when I'm shopping for my mom's iPhone, is if it has 2 SIM cards. Yes, I need a dual SIM card phone, and that's why I checked if the iPhones are supporting this option. So here I'm gonna pop up a picture of the SIM cards which are available for the regular 14, the 13, and the 12. So quick notice, the iPhone 14, it says that it does not support physical SIM cards, and that is only for the United States. If you live anywhere else in another country like me, I still have a physical SIM card in my phone. So technically, why I need 2 SIM cards? Because my mom has 2 SIM cards. Technically, she's using only one of them every single day when she's talking, and the other one they gave it from her work, like a working SIM card, but technically she's not using it at all. And I don't know why she still has it. Maybe they made her keep it or something. But when I give her the phone, I will put just the physical SIM card which she usually uses, and I'll ask her if she doesn't use the other SIM card. Like I don't need to set up an eSIM, like an extra one, since she's not using it. Somewhere I read that with eSIM, like you can get up to 8 SIM cards. Like I don't know who has that many, but many people probably do. And also I have watched videos and even saw a picture how you can put 2 physical SIM cards in one slot. Yes, I tried this, of course, because I wanted to see if this is possible, and I failed. Of course, I tried to be careful not to break the SIM cards, but it didn't work for me. I don't know how people were doing this and if this is possible, but as I show the available options, there are no iPhones with 2 SIM card slots, aka for 2 physical SIMs. They are literally for 1 physical and 1 eSIM card. So yeah, it was good to know that iPhone support this option, because otherwise I wanted to change to another brand which has 2 physical SIMs. But since I have an iPhone and my dad has an iPhone, I wanted to join her into the iPhone family and give her an iPhone 12. Okay guys, that is the end of the video. Hope you enjoyed it. Comment down below if you think that I'll make a good decision by buying my mom the iPhone 12. Again, I can buy her the best of the best, but she's not going to use all the features that the iPhone 14 Pro Max has. And that is a little bit a waste of extra money if you ask me, comparing that she doesn't do much with her phone. So that is why I decided to talk about the iPhone 12 today. I still think it's a good phone and you don't need to throw it away if you have one. Like maybe when it comes to the iPhone 15 or the 16, if there will be one, then you can consider about a change. So that is the end of the video for today. I hope you enjoyed. Give it a big old thumbs up, aka like this video, share it with friends and someone who has a birthday soon. You can use this as a gift idea. Subscribe to the channel and don't forget to turn on the bell to be notified when I'm posting new videos. And I'm gonna see you next time. Bye.